Well, I guess it's still morning. This is a little change of venue. I'm at my parents' house right now, and I realize I haven't done a class in a while since I had surgery a couple of weeks ago. So I'm gonna kind of just getting back into things and needing to stretch my body out. And this always, as I've said, keeps me accountable or holds me accountable for doing the yoga. So we're gonna start off in a standing position. I'll move myself a little bit forward. And on inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, just taking it over to the right side. And inhale back up and exhale over to the left. And then inhale back up on an exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you look up. On an exhale, we're just going to walk ourselves back to a downward facing dog. And so we just pedal our legs out, feeling your calves, stretching them out. On an inhale, raising the right leg, bend the knee, open the hip circles in one direction. And the exhale, reversing the directions. Inhale that right leg straight up. And exhale, bringing the right knee to your nose. Inhale back up. And exhale the right foot between your hands. And we'll inhale, we'll come into a high lunge. I know this is early to start, but just bending that left knee. Inhaling and exhaling. And the next breath, you're going to bring your hands down and bring that right leg back to meet the left. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Make some hip circles in one direction. And then reversing the direction. And inhale, left leg straight back behind you. And exhale, bring your left knee to your nose, bringing it all the way through. And then as you inhale, coming into your high lunge. And exhale, just bending that right knee back and forth. And the next breath, bringing your palms down. That left leg comes back to a downward facing dog. And then we'll take an inhale, coming forward into a plank pose. And exhale, knees to chest, chin down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, coming back into a wide-legged child's pose. And on an inhale, coming into baby cobra upward dog. And exhale, back to your downward facing dog. On an inhale, you'll bend your knees. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, look up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, those arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you look up, and exhale, walking your feet back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale, look up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale those arms up overhead and exhale, forward fold. Inhale as we look up and exhale, again, walking your legs back to your downward facing dog. Inhale to a plank, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, exhale, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale as you look up, and exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, sitting into a chair pose. Inhale, exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look up. And exhale, coming into your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. The right leg comes up. Right foot between your hands. Left heel down, warrior one. Palms come down. Right leg comes to three-legged dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Warrior one. Palms come down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, coming forward into plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. And sighing out through your mouth. On an inhale, we'll bend both our knees. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sitting into your chair pose. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, chair. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, right foot between the hand. Warrior one. Inhale, exhale, open warrior two. Inhale as a reverse. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale as reverse the warrior. Exhale, straighten the right leg, triangle pose. Inhaling here. And exhale, left hand to your hip, gazing forward and coming into a half moon. Inhale, exhale, maybe the left arm comes up, looking at your left fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe balancing, and that right arm comes to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale, bend that right knee back to a warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Inhale, the right leg back to a three-legged down dog. Exhale, forward into plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, that left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, extend to side angle. Inhale, reversing warrior. Exhale, straighten that left leg, coming into a triangle pose. Inhale here. Exhale, hand to your right hip. And then slowly looking forward, coming into your half moon. Right fingertips come up, maybe looking up. Inhale. Exhale, maybe those left fingertips come up. Inhale. And exhale. Bending that left knee back to your warrior two. As you inhale, reverse. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Back to a three-legged down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. And sighing out through your mouth. Again, nice inhale through your nose. And on exhale, sighing out through your mouth. On an inhale, we'll bend our knees. And exhale, walking or hopping your feet to the outside of your hands, coming into Balasana or squat pose. No, that's child's pose. I am just joking. We are just gonna come into a squat position. Inhaling here, maybe closing your eyes. And exhaling, feeling it opening in your hips. On an inhale, the right arm comes down. Exhale, left arm up. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up. And inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, you'll plant the palms, maybe trying to come into a crow. And then you can come back into your squat. Inhale. Exhale, right arm down and left arm up. This time maybe coming into a bind. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Inhale, hands back to your heart center. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up. Maybe coming into the bind. Gazing over your right shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. And both hands can come to heart center. You'll inhale here. Exhale, maybe again, trying to come into your crow pose. From here, jumping back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, right foot between the hands, coming into your high lunge. Inhale, as that left arm comes underneath the right. Exhale, you'll shift forward. You're gonna bring your left leg over your right, coming into full eagle pose. Inhale and exhale, folding forward. Inhaling. Exhale, that left leg comes back behind you. for warrior three. Inhale and exhale, slowly rising up. Left leg does not come down. And you release your arms up overhead. Left peace fingers around the left big toe as you extend that left leg out to the side. Maybe gazing over the right fingertips. Slowly bending that left foot, bringing your left heel into your right upper thigh, coming into a tree pose. Inhale and exhale, the arms come up overhead. Inhaling here. And exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. The left knee comes out in front, straightening the left leg out in front of you. As you inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, coming into a warrior three, your arms out in front. Bring your arms down for standing split. Inhaling here. And exhale, you'll come back to your low runner's lunge. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale, taking this twist. Inhale here, exhale the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Maybe coming down to your forearms for lizard. Rocking forward and back. Inhale. And exhale. Planting your palms back. That right leg comes back to meet the left. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, coming into your high lunge. Inhale as that right arm comes underneath the left. And exhale, coming forward. That right leg will come over the left. Full eagle wrap. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Inhale, that right leg comes back behind you. Warrior three with eagle arms. And exhale, slowly bring that right leg back up. You'll release the arms up overhead, inhaling here. Exhale, right peace fingers, right big toe. Inhaling. Exhale, bending the right knee, right foot into the inner left thigh, hands to heart center. Inhale. And exhale, arms up overhead. Inhaling here. Exhale, right knee comes forward, kicking that right leg straight out in front. Inhaling here. Exhale, coming back to your warrior three. Palms come down for standing split. Inhaling here. Exhale, right leg comes down. Inhaling the left arm up and exhaling into this low runner's twist. Inhaling here. Exhale, left hand to the inside of the left foot. And bring your arms down, forms down. Rocking back and forth. Coming into your lizard pose. Slowly your palms come back onto your mat, and the left leg comes back to meet the right. We'll inhale plank, exhale chaturanga. Inhale upward dog, exhale downward facing dog. On an inhale, bend your knees, exhale walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale, look up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale those arms up overhead, and exhale, hands to heart center. Sorry, my parents' house is not air conditioned. It's very hot in here. And then we're going to inhale, bring those arms up overhead. And exhale again, going from where we started from, coming over to the right. Crescent moon. Inhale back up, exhale over to the left. And then inhale back up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot between the hand. High lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, twisting over to the left. Right arm comes to your left thigh. You'll take a deep twist, getting into that left hip flexor. Inhaling here. And exhaling, coming back to your twist and back to your high lunge. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, straightening the right leg, triangle pose. Inhale here, exhale, pyramid pose as you fold over that right leg. Walking the left foot in a little bit. Left hand can be to the inside or the outside of your right foot, or to a shin or to a block. As you inhale your right hand to your right hip, and exhale, twisting. Reverse triangle. Then bending that right knee a little bit, left hand comes out. You're going to take a reverse Ardha Chandrasana or half moon. Inhale here, and exhale, right palm comes down, standing split. Inhale, hands to the heart center. And exhale, hugging that left knee into the chest. Inhale, bringing your left heel into your right hip crease. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale here, and exhale, taking a forward fold, kind of into a chair pose with a bent knee, but you're in a figure four. Planting the palms, playing with flying pigeon. Crown of the head and come down to the mat. And slowly come back to flying pigeon. And then back. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hugging the left knee into the chest. And slowly bringing the left foot down to meet the right, shaking it out. On an inhale, bring the arms up overhead. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look up. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, left foot between the hands, coming into your high lunge. So inhaling here. Exhale, twisting and opening to the left. Inhale. Exhaling, the left palm comes down, right arm up, sinking into that right hip flexor. Inhale. And exhale back to your twist. So you inhale, coming into your high lunge. Exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, straightening the left leg, coming into a triangle pose. Inhale here. Exhale, you'll fold over that left leg, coming into your pyramid. On an inhale, the right hand comes to the inside or outside of that left leg. Left hand to the hip as you twist and come into a revolve triangle. Inhale. Exhale, left knee can come bend a little bit. And the right arm forward, coming into your reverse half moon. Inhaling here. Exhale, left palm comes down, standing split. As you inhale, slowly coming up, hands to the heart center. And exhale, bring that right heel into the left hip crease. Inhale your hands to your heart center. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, maybe coming into that flying pigeon. And maybe the crown of the head comes down. Slowly coming up. And slowly coming back down to your flying pigeon. And then bringing the hands back to the heart center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, right foot comes down to meet the left, shaking it out. Now just turn this on and see. Just really loud. Inhale. And exhale, closing your eyes. On an inhale, bring the arms up overhead. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, we're going to walk back to our downward facing dog. Pedaling the legs out here. On an inhale, taking that right leg up. And exhale, bringing the right foot between your hands. Paralleling your feet to the side wall. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale the right palm underneath your chest, exhale left arm up. Inhale left palm underneath your chest, exhale right arm up. And bringing both palms directly underneath your chest, inhale as you look up. And exhale, folding forward, option to come into any variation or any inversion of your choice. I'm going to come into tripod. And I'm not going to do any core work today in my tripod, but if you want to do it, you can bring your legs down to 90 degrees, right angle. On inhale and exhale, bring them back up. You can also bend your knees. On inhale, bring them into your chest. And exhale, bring them back up. Or you can just hang out, closing your eyes, using this more as a meditative inversion. And then the legs come back to the mat slowly. Inhale, palms underneath you. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale your hands to your heart center. Exhale, bend the left knee and the right toes come up, Skandasana. Inhale up, exhale, bend. Inhale up, exhale, bend. Inhale up and exhale, bend. On an inhale, slowly come up, exhale, folding forward. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, you're going to bring your knees down to the mat. So you're going to come into a frog pose. So your heels on your tushy or your hip or your pelvis is going to come back towards your heels. So the wider your legs and the further your pelvis comes back, the deeper the stretch. And vice versa. Just coming into something that's comfortable for you. And inhale. And exhale, maybe your head comes down to the ground. Should feel a deep stretch in those inner thighs. And then taking your toes out, slowly tucking them under, come into your wide-legged forward fold. As you inhale, bring your hands to your hips, exhale, slowly coming up. And the right toes turn out. You'll come to warrior two, facing the front of the mat. On an inhale, we'll reverse. And exhale, we'll cartwheel the hands down. Inhale, the right arm up. And exhale, coming into the Vashisthasana or side plank. The right leg can come on top of the left leg. You can take any variation if you want to bring the right leg up. You want to take a toe lock. Wherever you are today, I'm going to take a tree. And then inhaling here. Exhale, wherever you are, you take that right foot back to your low twisted lunge. And then bring your right palm down. You'll inhale your right leg back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Paralleling your feet to the side wall. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lock your hands under the right leg. Exhale, folding over the right knee. Inhale, rocking over the left. Exhale, folding over the left knee. Slowly, your palms come directly underneath your shoulders. Inhale, look up. And exhale, hands to your hips. Your heels will turn in, your toes out. Inhale, arms up to star. Exhale, bend your knees and your arms or your elbows into goddess pose. Inhale as you open your chest. And exhale, round. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. And then bring your arms back to the side. Slowly, legs straighten and arms straighten. Warrior two, facing the front of the mat. As you inhale, reverse the warrior. And on exhale, you're going to cartwheel the hands down. Inhale, bringing that left hand up. Low twisted lunge. And exhale, stacking left on top of the right for Vashisthasana. Maybe take a note of the toe lock. I'm gonna go back to my tree. Slowly that left foot comes back, little twisted lunge. Left palm comes back to the mat as you come back to your plank. Inhaling in plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. And sighing out through your mouth. And then on an inhale, slowly dropping the knees down to the mat. Exhale, coming into wide-legged child's pose. Inhale, walking your hands over the right side. Exhale, straight. Stretching out the left side of your body. And then inhale, walking your hands over the left side. Exhale, stretching out the right side of the body. And then slowly bring your arms forward again. We'll inhale into the tabletop position. And exhale. Coming into a cow. Inhale, tuck the toes into a cow, rounding spine. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming into a neutral spine. We're going to tuck our toes under, coming into our downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, exhale, bend the knee from the hip, and bring your right knee to your right wrist, coming in for a pigeon. Inhale, take a back bend, and exhale, folding over that right shin. Breathing into this pose. With each inhalation, imagining your hips opening and bringing some strength, vitality, and positive energy into your hips and into your body. And exhale out all the toxins and negativity. Maybe if you want, you can come into a king pigeon. So if you're going to do that, you'll slowly come up. Bend your left knee, bring the left foot into your left elbow crease. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale, right fingertips to the left fingertips. Deep, deep stretch in that left quad. Inhaling here. And exhale. Slowly, when doing that, and inhale the right, like that, exhale that, and then you're going to do flip circles in one direction. And reversing. The right leg comes down to meet the left. Inhale the left leg up, exhale, bend the knee from the hip. And bring your left knee to your left wrist. Inhale, back bend, exhale, folding forward. Then maybe come to king pigeon, slowly coming up. Bend the left knee, left foot into your right elbow crease. Left arm up and over. King pigeon. And breathing. Should not be painful. You might notice a difference in one side or the other. That's why we practice both sides. And then slowly releasing. And then tucking the right toes under, the left foot comes up as you bend and you can hip circles in one direction. And then reverse. Left foot down to the right. And on inhale, we'll come forward to a plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale, look up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale those arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. So we're just going to end with some balancing poses just on one leg, because this tends to be tricky and a lot of people tend to forget that ankle stability is one of the crucial things that we can do to prevent injury in virtually any sport or anything we do. So inhale, bring your right knee up. Exhale, bring your right leg back, right arm, palm up, and then kicking that right foot into the hand. And you're going to come into your dancer pose as your left arm comes forward. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhale, slowly coming up. Exhale, right leg comes out in front, hands heart center. Inhale and exhale, warrior three. Inhale, coming back, right knee out. Right knee bend, and then bringing it out. Exhale, slowly coming back. Inhale, bring your right knee in. And exhale, we'll take tree pose again. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, slowly bringing the arms up. Hands come to the heart center. And the right foot comes down to meet the left, and you can shake out your legs. And then slowly on an inhale, the left knee comes up. Exhale, left leg out, left palm by the side, grabbing hold at the top of the foot. So you slowly come into your dancer pose. Inhaling here and exhaling, finding your drishti or your gaze, your focal point. And then inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, knee into the chest. Inhale, straighten the leg out in front. And exhale, coming into warrior three. Inhale, bending the knee, straightening it out. And exhale, warrior three. Inhale, bending that knee. Exhale, left foot to the inside of the right, upper thigh, hands to the heart center. Inhaling here. Exhale, the arms up overhead. The gaze follows. Bringing your palms back to your heart center and slowly releasing the left foot to meet the right, shaking them out. So we'll come into one more kind of balancing variation, and this will kind of include our stretching, so kind of our final poses. This will end in a standing position today. On an inhale, bring the arms up overhead, and exhale, slowly tilting, and bring that right leg back behind you. Warrior three with your arms out. Inhale here, and exhale, bringing your palms to touch or interlacing your hands, base your spine, you're still in warrior three, and then stretching your arms out. Inhale, exhale, out, touching the mat. You're going to bend your right knee into your chest. Release the arms up overhead. Inhaling here. And exhale, bringing that right leg out to the side with your arms still up. Inhale, right knee back. Exhale, right leg. So we're working on lubricating our hip joint, bringing mobility into our hip. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to warrior three, maybe with your hands to your heart center. Exhale, slowly back up. And then taking your left hand to the outside of your right foot or knee, and you're going to stretch that leg out to the side, getting a nice IT band stretch. So your leg doesn't have to be straight, it could be bent. Go like that. Slowly, arms come up overhead and releasing. Whew, that was a lot. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do it on the left side. So we'll inhale the arms up overhead, and then exhale, slowly bringing that right leg back. I know we did that side, bringing that left leg back. It's like, that really seems sore. Inhaling here, Exhale, your palms interlace or your fingers interlace, opposite pointer finger on top. So you come into warrior threes, arms stretch out. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bending the knee into the chest. Releasing the arms up overhead. Inhaling. Straightening the leg out in front of you through this. Now I think we went straight to the leg out to the side. Exhaling, left knee out. Inhaling forward and exhale out. Inhale forward, exhale out. Next inhale, taking your right hand to the outside of that left foot or knee and straightening. Wherever you are, I'm kind of in between today, so it's hard to decide. Slowly bring those arms up overhead and the left foot comes down to meet the right. And lastly, you're just going to come to any position on your mat, standing position that feels comfortable for you. So I usually have my feet hips width apart, and that's comfortable for me. I want you to close your eyes. I really want you to feel your feet rooted onto your mat. And with each inhale, I want you to bring in strength, force, life, vitality. On exhale, I want you to take that strength and deepen your grounding or your rooting to the mat beneath you. So I want you to become firmer and firmer, more and more strong and glued to your mat so you feel grounded, reset. Your feet are like the roots of a tree, just grounding and growing deep into the soil. The roots inhale and grab the nutrition and nourishment from the soil. They exhale, they bring it up, giving force, vitality, breath, and strength to the rest of your body. On the next breath, you'll inhale your arms up overhead, imagining that your arms are branches, your trunks extending out. Exhale, maybe opening up your hands, fluttering out your fingers like leaves in the wind. I know it sounds corny, but it does work. Inhale again, those branches. Then exhale, fluttering out the hands like leaves in the wind. Palms directly by your side, we're facing up, opening up alongside you. And slowly looking forward. Thanks for practicing with me today.